understanding, you come to a logical conclusion. You know, people get saved with intellect and logic, not through emotionalism. Most folk who can't run to the altar crying didn't get saved. They got a rush and a feeling come through them, and they just ran up there yelling, and that's gonna wear off in a couple of hours. But see, if you make a logical decision based on intellectual acumen, and you actually exerting the energy of your mind to understand what we're saying, and then you say, based on the information, based on the Spirit convicting me, based on what I'm hearing and knowing it to be true, I'm choosing to be born again and get saved and give my life to Jesus Christ. And see, the Spirit of God works on the human through accessing you through your five carnal senses, but he's appealing to the heart. See, deep down in the heart, every human being knows that they're appended to God somehow. That's what your conscience is. Your conscience knows if you're doing something wrong. Your conscience knows it. You know, you can go to deepest, darkest Africa. If somebody in a village that never heard the gospel hit somebody over the head with a club and kills them, they'll know they just did something wrong. No gospel, no Holy Ghost, no nothing. Their own conscience will let them know you have done wrong. Cain and Abel were a perfect example. No Bible, none of that kind of stuff around. But Cain knew he had done wrong. See, the conscience is that part of us. It's like a leftover remnant of God's presence that once abode in human beings. And see, when Adam sinned, God's Spirit lifted out. But the spirit of man knows that he's basically been abandoned and separated from God. And there's an inward drive and a seeking for meaning that God uses to draw man back to him. So you know, even when you're out in the world doing things, you knew something's not right. I'm not settled. I'm off kilter. I'm out here in this club. I'm drinking. I'm on the dance floor. I'm fornicating. Whatever I'm doing, but I know something is not right. But what's missing right now in a person's life? That people are not being driven to the cross and salvation. Somebody to confront them with the truth. They'll sit in churches tomorrow for 3 hours and they're singing and some nut preaching and all this kooky, wacky junk. And